Welcome and thank you for being here. Today marks a very special moment for our community because this is the very first official launch of the Peques Podcast. This space has been created with intention, a place to pause, to reflect and to share what truly matters in the early years of a child's life. At Peques, we believe that early childhood education is not only about milestones or outcomes. It is about how a child feels in the world, how they come to know themselves, and how safely and confidently they begin their journey. This podcast has been created for families, educators, and anyone who wishes to understand early childhood from a deeper, more human perspective, one that honours the child's mind, heart, and essence. The early years foundation stage, the EYFS, is often described as a curriculum. At Peques, we understand it as something far more meaningful. The EYFS is a statutory framework that supports children's learning, development and well-being. Beyond structure and standards, it exists to ensure that every child, with their unique temperament, family story and way of being, is supported to grow with safety, respect and acceptance. At Peques, our daily practice is intentional. Routines, environments and interactions are not rushed or mechanical. Every moment carries meaning. Every exchange sends a quiet message to the child. I am safe, I am seen, I am capable. The EYFS identifies 3 prime areas of learning, which are foundational to a child's development: communication and language, personal, social and emotional development, and physical development. Through communication and language, children learn that their voice matters, that they are listened to, understood, and responded to. Through personal, social, and emotional development, children begin to understand that their feelings build relationships and develop sense of self. Through physical development, children gain confidence in their bodies, developing coordination, control, and independence. These prime areas form the roots from which all later learning grows. As children develop, the EYFS specific areas of learning, literacy, mathematics, understanding the world, and expressive arts and design provide further opportunities for exploration and expression. Art supports creativity and emotional expression. Stories build imagination and understanding. Numbers bring structure and meaning to thinking. Exploring the world nurtures curiosity, connection, and awareness. For babies, the focus is on safety and secure relationships. The way a child is held, soothed, spoken to, and responded to shapes their early emotional and neurological development. Through these experiences, a baby begins to learn whether the world is a safe place. For toddlers, independence and autonomy start to emerge. Boundaries are not restrictions, they are anchors. Emotional moments are part of development. Opportunities for children to learn how feelings move through their body and how they are supported and held with care. For preschool children, preparation for school is never about pressure. True readiness is emotional, social, and relational. Through play, children make sense of their experiences, build confidence, and develop a strong sense of who they are becoming. At every stage, observation is not simply assessment. At Peques, to observe a child is to listen carefully, respectfully, and without judgment, so that each child can be supported as an individual. This is the heart of the Peques approach, education that supports not only learning, but emotional security, confidence, and growth. As we close this first episode, we want to thank you for joining us at the very beginning of this journey. The Peques Podcast is an extension of our philosophy, a space to share reflections, guidance, and lived experience around early childhood, family life, and education that truly sees the child. In future episodes, we will continue to explore what it means to raise and educate children with presence, respect, and awareness, always grounded in professional practice and human connection. Until then, thank you for listening, for trusting us, and for being part of the Peques community. We look forward to continuing this conversation with you.